What's up, folks? Man, it's been a long day. I woke up this morning in Sierra Vista, and I just pulled into Cottonwood, Arizona. Stopped and got some supper. This place has Wi-Fi, so I thought I'd upload a video. I'm going back out to my old stomping ground right outside Sedona, only because I'm on my way to Page, and I know I can make Sedona to Page easily. Tomorrow, this morning I left Sierra Vista and I had no idea where I was going to go. And GPS, I put in that I wanted to go to Page, knowing that I wasn't going to go all the way to Page today. GPS gave me a route through what I thought was the mountains. I hate looking at the map on the phone though, because the map on the phone is obviously smaller, so you can't get a bigger view of what's going on. And the coffee shop I stopped at today was closed on Sunday. Tell you what, these small towns, boy. So going to the coffee shop, I was like, oh well, I'll find one somewhere else, because I'll take this route that goes through the mountains. There's got to be a small town somewhere along the way that has a coffee shop, or at least a Starbucks. I didn't see anything Starbucks till I got here. Although I got coffee from a Starbucks at a grocery store. But so I followed this route that the phone told me to take, and I thought I was following this route that I've taken before. Wrong. I'm going down this windy ass road that then turns into a gravel road, and I'm considering just turning back and going all the way back to Sierra Vista, because I have no idea how long I'm going to be on gravel road, because there was no phone service. So the GPS stopped working. I was on a gravel road for, conservatively, I can say 90 minutes. But I'm thinking more like 2 hours of just gravel road through the Arizona desert. It's kind of nice, saguaro cactuses all over the place. But when you're wondering where the hell you are and you don't have phone service, and that's bothering you in the back of your mind, it's kind of a buzzkill. Once I popped out on a blacktop and I thought, oh, okay, cool. Well, that only lasted for a few minutes, and then I was back to dirt, rattling the hell out of everything. But the good news is, I basically took dirt road all the way from, practically from, I drove around Mount Lemmon, which is the Rincon and the I don't know. Anyways, I just drove around Tucson on a dirt road for a couple hours. When I popped out on the Arizona highway, and I'm looking at the map, and the sign said Globe. I'm like, okay, that's in the mountains, right? That's where I'm going. Got to Globe. There's not much there. Well, I drove around the downtown, but that's where I decided, like, my best bet for a cup of coffee is gonna be, which it was almost noon by then, was at the grocery store. So I stopped at the grocery store. They had a Starbucks there. I got a cup of coffee, and I've been on the road ever since. The cool thing was there's this awesome lake, like gorgeous lake, Roosevelt Lake. And I kept looking at the camp spots, wondering if I was going to find a nice one. And I'm like, hey, we could stop here and hang out for the day and, drinks, just chill out, maybe do some fishing. Or when I asked about I couldn't figure out how do you pay for camping. So I asked about how paying for camping. Like, you got to go and buy your thing before you get here. I can't pay for camping on the spot. I gotta buy it at a local place. So the closest place, because it is Sunday, was 8 miles away. And by the time I got 8 miles away, I was like, fuck it. Just kept driving. Once I got to Payson, I knew where I was. Been through there several times. Was there in... When did I leave here? I literally left from Cottonwood, where I am now, to go to Tucson, and went that way. When was my thing? What month is it now? Alright. I just got a text. I gotta ignore that. Vandenberg. Hold on, that text distracted me and asked me a question. I'm sorry. Anyways, so I'm back to where I was February 4th. It was February 4th when I wanted to. It's March. February 25th was the event. Somewhere back in February, I left here. I went through there. I've driven unintentionally, but I've driven through Payson a bunch of times. The cool thing about Payson, the reason I'm talking about it is like it's up at the, I don't know what the elevation is. It may be like 8,000 feet. There's still snow on the ground, but the temperature was so warm that if there were some forest access roads open, I kept checking, every one I looked at was closed. But I would have pulled off in the forest up there and spent the night there because it was just gorgeous. The temperature here. Now we're down, lower elevation, so right now we're at 4,000 feet and it's 80 something degrees. So at 8,000 feet it was perfect. I'm guessing it's 8,000 feet. But what I want to do is get the page Lake Powell, and hopefully it's a little bit cooler, but it's supposed to be up to like 70, high 70s. Maybe it'll break the 80s. We'll change. But I'm on my way to Colorado Springs. I got a good friend who's retiring. His retirement ceremony. Out of all my friends that I used to be stationed with, our first station, March Air Force Base, he is the second to last one who's still in. Well, he's out now, basically. So I'll have one friend that's left in the military that I used to live with in the barracks. But I'm driving to Colorado Springs, spend the weekend with him and his friends and family, and then we're heading to, I'm heading back to Missouri, and we're going to, I gotta get on my business, man. I gotta figure stuff out. I gotta figure out what's going on with my company, get it so that we're making a profit. It's rough. I spent a lot of years building it with anticipation that one day I would leave, and I've been gone, and things haven't been going well since I've been gone, so I gotta head back. I'm giving the impression that van life is over. I don't know if it's over, because I'm definitely don't have a place to live, so I'll still be living in the van while I'm in Missouri. I don't know how long I'm going to be there. I don't know what the long-term solution to my problem with the company is. And to tell you the truth, I don't even know what good I'm going to be doing there, except the fact that the cat is back, right? And the cat's away, the mice will play. Well, the cat will be back. And I have some issues going on. I wish I could be there next week, but I promised my buddy that I would go to his retirement ceremony, And to tell you the truth, I don't like going to retirement ceremonies unless they're of somebody I know well. And this guy, I know him well, really well. So, anyways, that's what's going on. I was in Sierra Vista visiting a friend, a couple days. Not very much access to internet, or I chose not to have a lot of access to the internet. But that's it. We gotta head out to the desert or to the national forest, and I gotta let Dummy run and play for a while because he's been a good boy. I don't know how he's sleeping. He ain't done shit but lay back there all day long. Now he's asleep. Hopefully it won't be too hot for us to hopefully A, it's not too hot to sleep, and hopefully B, there ain't no damn mosquitoes out, because that's my number one thing that I hate, is dealing with mosquitoes. But we'll see. It's only one night, and then Paige, and who knows what's going to happen there. But I like that camp spot in Lake Powell. It's gorgeous. Maybe we can get a swim in. Maybe not. That campsite is in Utah, so I can't fish. I have an Arizona fishing license in Colorado. But I think one night in Lake Powell, and then it's Moab. And we'll hit Moab, which of course is Utah, and I can't fish. Moab. Puts me in Moab Tuesday night. Dang. I'll tell you Sunday night. Paige Monday. Tuesday. I really wanted to take more time to get to Colorado Springs, but I ended up going to Sierra Vista instead. Anyways, that's it. I don't have much of an update. I'll try to maybe make something for tomorrow. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, following me, following my beard journey. And that's it. I'll keep you posted. I'll keep you posted on what's going on. Thank you.